I'm out in the main garden this morning, although I have to get to the pasture garden and tie up the tomatoes. I have long sleeves on today, and I'm going to put gloves on to make sure I don't break out in hives or whatever type of thing was happening yesterday. The radishes are bolting, and they have no growth to them, so they just need to come out. I did get quite a few radishes, even in this extreme heat. Put these all in the compost. There's a good sized one. Hopefully it's not too hot. If you leave them too long, they get pretty spicy. I could look at my seeds and see if there's anything I could plant with a short growing time. A lot of people plant fall gardens. I haven't really tried that. It seems like I'm lucky if I just get my regular summer garden. But I could try it. The beets are growing slowly, very slowly. And this Japanese brassica here is growing too. Bunch more radishes. It wasn't a terribly successful bed, but it was fun. I've already harvested 4 cabbages, but these are starting to split, so they need to come in too. I'm making another batch of sauerkraut. And here are the never growing Romanesco broccolis. I don't know their growing habits, and I guess I'm learning them this year. Lots of leaves. A few more little pieces of broccoli I could pick off and take in the house. The celery's putting on some growth. These are some, I don't even know what they are. They look like celery, but they're not. They're some sort of flower. I have to ask my daughter. This chocolate sprinkles is really growing. I should be out in the pasture garden tying up my tomatoes, but I love working in this main garden, especially with it being so lush, so pretty. I need to weed eat, so we'll see where I end up today, which one I'm going to work in. Looks like there's more contender beans. I think they all have benefited, all these plants, from the fertilizing that I've been doing for them. They just need a little boost maybe at this time of year. Maybe tomorrow I'll get out here and do a picking. This bed's looking nice and green. Now that I've tied up the little cucumbers there, they're growing so beautifully. Look at all the flowers. So between tying them up, watering them well, and fertilizing them, they're very happy. Still haven't had time to get to these. Still watching for beans. Little tiny ones starting. Need to tie up the cucumbers. They're looking pretty healthy. And look at the sweet potatoes. That's really what I was hoping for. I was hoping that they would just go crazy and fill in this whole spot. Looks like we've got a bean that wants to climb. Here's the watermelon. Have to get him tied up. But I should be out in the pasture garden tying up the tomatoes. Too much work, too much work. This is a 42-day tomato. That's a short period of time for it to grow, and that's great. I don't even know what shape they are. They look, I don't know. I'll get back to you on that one. The peppers are being overtaken. Maybe I grew vining beans here. That's not my intention. I'm glad everything filled in, but we've got to give these peppers... Oh, look. Oh, pepper. Pepper down here. Pepper. So exciting. Oh my. Look, look, look. I am so excited. I do not grow peppers well, and so I'm excited for these to turn out. I think things are really starting to look good out here. There's a lot of work, a lot of weeding. I need to weed eat the grass again, but things are coming along. I've made up 2 batches of banana peel fertilizer. I'll be saving them all throughout the winter so I can continue to make it for next spring. Before I head out to the pasture garden, I'm going to quickly pick the raspberries here because they're almost over and I need more to make some more jam and jelly. There's not that many, but I can't let them waste. Okay, I'm out in the pasture garden. I'm going to attempt tying up the tomatoes again. Hopefully I won't have the allergic reaction. I have long sleeves. This is the shirt that's supposed to be really good from protecting you from the sun and the heat. And I have gloves. My husband raked up all the weeds that he'd picked out with the pickaxe, and now he's added bark mulch. It looks really good. I just hope this works. And I think we better put weed fabric here between the tomatoes. So I'm going to get going and tie these up because I have some over there that are flopping over, and that's not good. I have fertilized these with comfrey fertilizer, but I'm going to use, and I forget what I do, but I think I already used banana peel fertilizer and an organic tomato fertilizer on these too. They're still looking a little peaked. Finally setting a little fruit. Hopefully today will be a little cooler. I don't know. It's 8:30 in the morning and it's warmish, but I have my neck fan, and I tell you, by the time I get all my tools and accoutrements ready and I get outside, I can hardly walk. I have so many things. Okay, so I'm gonna get started on these wonderful tomatoes. I had to cut the fingers out of these gloves because there's no way I can tie up the tomatoes with the tips on. But yet I want to protect my hands so I don't have the allergic reaction again. So we'll see if it works. Doesn't that look so much better? And with the bark mulch behind the tomatoes, it really sets them off. But it really, really pays to tie up and prune your tomatoes, fertilize them well, keep them well watered. This is how crazy and out of control the tomatoes have gotten in about a week and a half. We are going to get them back in control. The pumpkin patch here has gone crazy. They're not under drip system here, so we still water overhead, but that's how I prefer it. So I'm just out here and I was tying up tomatoes over there. Well, it's 12:30 right now and it's getting so hot. I'm trying to hide under these raspberry plants and pick a few more of the raspberries before they're gone. I just wanted to encourage you to have a good day. Stay in when it gets hot. Make sure you hydrate. Find something to do inside that is enjoyable. Go through your pantries, make an inventory, do some sewing, do something fun, and don't forget to do it joyfully. We'll see you next time.